The town near the endless ocean felt different from the rest of the world. Not louder, not richer, not faster, but calmer, as if life here had learned a secret that others were still chasing. People walked slowly, not because they were tired, but because they were not running from anything. Every morning before the sun fully climbed into the sky, 5 retired individuals walked toward the same wooden bench facing the water. They arrived from different streets and different lives. Yet something invisible connected them. They were not bound by friendship, they were bound by peace. People passed by them without noticing anything special, but those who looked closely felt it, a stillness, a quiet confidence that could not be bought. These 5 people had retired from work long ago, but more importantly, they had retired from fear. Arthur always arrived, first, his step slow as breathing, steady as clothes, unchanged year after year. He did not believe in impressing anyone because he had already impressed himself with the life he built. Arthur had watched many people earn more and worry more. He had seen promotions, still sleep, and bigger houses, still peace so early in life. He made a decision that shaped everything. He would never allow his lifestyle to grow faster than his discipline. While others upgraded cars, Arthur upgraded patience. While others chased comfort, Arthur chased control. His needs stayed small, not because he lacked opportunity, but because he understood desire is endless and peace is fragile. When retirement arrived, nothing collapsed, no panic, no shock, because Arthur had already been living like a retired man, calm, grounded, and free. He did not feel poor, he felt light. Light from comparison, light from pressure, light from fear. Money stayed with Arthur, because his life never tried to overpower it. Eleanor arrived next, her eyes alert, her posture. Strong retirement had not slowed her mind, it had finally given it space. She believed the world would never stop changing, and stopping learning was the most dangerous decision a person could make. While others complained that everything was becoming confusing, Eleanor leaned closer and learned. While others feared new systems, Eleanor understood them. While others froze, Eleanor adapted. She read, studied, observed, and practiced, not to chase wealth, but to remain capable. When prices changed, Eleanor adjusted. When rules shifted, Eleanor adapted. When confusion spread, Eleanor stayed calm. Knowledge gave her clarity, clarity gave her control. She trusted her ability to learn more than any promise ever made. Thomas walked toward the bench with a relaxed smile. His life had never been about extremes. He never believed one paycheck was safety. He never believed one plan was security over many years. Thomas quietly built small, steady streams of income, none of them impressive alone, but powerful. Together, when one slowed, another continued. When one weakened, another supported. This balance gave him resilience. Thomas never panicked, because his life was not standing on one fragile pillar. Retirement did not scare him because dependence had already been removed from his foundation. Margaret arrived with calm confidence. Many misunderstood her, thinking she worried too much, but Margaret did not worry. She respected reality. She understood life eventually tests everyone, so she prepared long before the test arrived. She saved consistently, avoided unnecessary debt, and planned for health and uncertainty, while others hoped nothing would go wrong. When unexpected expenses arrived, Margaret felt no shock because preparation had already done the hard work. Her peace was not luck, it was discipline. Samuel arrived last, always bringing warmth with him. His greatest investment had never been money, it had always been people. He built trust slowly, helped generously, and stayed connected without expecting anything in return. When retirement came, Samuel was never alone. Opportunities, advice, and support surrounded him because relationships always return value. He understood something deeply: people outlast systems, and connection outlives currency. Together, these 5 retirees represented 5 powerful life principles: simplicity, learning, balance, preparation, connection. They did not chase shortcuts. They did not depend on luck. They did not wait for miracles. They built lives that could absorb change. Years passed and the bench remained there. Meeting placed the world outside, worried about inflation, rising costs, and uncertainty. But here, peace stayed seated. They understood retirement is not an age, it is a mindset, and security is not purchased, it is built slowly through choices made long before work ends. Every evening as the sun dissolved into the ocean, they stood up quietly and walked home without fear of tomorrow, because long before retirement arrived they had already retired from panic, and that was their true wealth.